Hello guys, welcome back to the crew Wanderen. Driving all cars, part number 30. We are a bit over 1/3 of all cars. Just like in the previous video, it is a Corvette. This time the C3. And just like with the C2 in the previous video, it only has one spec, the performance. It is a bit wider and a bit longer than the C2. And well, that will also show. If you saw my previous video, then you know that not only is the C2 my favorite Corvette, it's probably also my favorite American car in this game. Which doesn't necessarily mean that this one is bad, we will find out. But yeah. Due to the fact that it's a bit wider and a bit longer, the handling, it's a bit worse compared to the C2 for sure. At least that's what I expect. I don't have that much experience in this car, so we'll see. The performance spec. Also here some official or original rims and colors on it. Also has something, yeah, when the wheels are turning or spinning. Some like it, some don't, I guess. That's always the case with customization. Did he mid-shift there or something like that? I'm on automatic here, so not sure what happened there, but... a bit updated or newer interior compared to the C2, I guess. But yeah, I'm not so familiar with the Corvette history, so what are we talking here? 70s, 80s, something like that? Maybe even a bit sooner. In the full stock, the acceleration seems to be slow. But like I said, it's a full stock, so can't tell much about that. In the C2 the response was, well, not always that great. It could surprise you, let's put it like that. And that's sort of the same coming back with this one, I think. If I say the response and all that, well, what I mean is it's some sort of tricky handling. Can't always put your finger on it why things happen, or and that's what we had with C2, and that's also, well, that will come back with C3. It's sometimes doing things you don't immediately expect that's going to happen. Speed-wise, doesn't seem to be a miracle. We were on the limiter at 230 kilometers an hour. Bit of a slow response here. 1 mile drag race. I'm gonna hit the nitro at the first checkpoint, which is a quarter mile, and then we'll see what happens at the finish line. Fastest time here is still the Aston Martin Vanquish with 22.8 from the well, we are video number 30 here, so most of them had a performance spec in it, so I don't know, 25 or something that we've tested now. Slowest the Eldorado with 25.2, fastest 22.8. The Corvette, did we do Corvettes? Yeah, we did the C7, which was no good at all with a 24.3, and the C2 in the previous video did 23.2. It's about a second faster than the C7. Let's see what this one can do, if we get a time, that is. There it is. 23.336, a tenth slower than the C2 and also 1 second faster than the C7. So acceleration wise, although it didn't feel like that in the full stock, acceleration wise it is pretty good. We have a few of these 23.3 cars, the Abarth is one of them as well, but that's like a little small thing, so kinda normal. But to compare something heavy, the BMW X6 also had a 23.3, so let's have a look how it handles. It's a quick response at low speed, but then yeah, then the response gets slower, and then you get, that's what I mean. I didn't make any big steering movements there, and all of a sudden we were in the off-road section. So it might surprise you. You go left, you go right, nothing happens. You go left and right again, and then all of a sudden you are next to the road. And the brakes are not that good either. The C2 had pretty good brakes, even very good brakes. This one, not really. For those new to the game, a demonstration of a police chase. You have to go backwards in this game, because otherwise I would have already escaped. You give them a little nudge. Hello. Bam. You hit the nitro and you are gone. You're not gonna get armored Corvettes or SWAT teams or whatever behind you, no. Most of the time you need to slow down. Or hit some more stuff. The more things you hit, the more stars the escape will be. I'm still on police watch, so I'm trying to do that here, yeah. Hitting a few fences, and meanwhile the police watch is gone. I don't know why they have that feature in this game, because it is, well, it's not good at all. Meanwhile we hit a barrier, and the reason for that is because this is wider and longer than a C2. Although a C7 is probably wider and longer as well. But yeah, the C7 was not that good either. And this one sort of had the same problem. Due to the weight, due to the length, what will it be? I don't know, but it kinda understeers. And oversteers, and yeah, it's the body chassis. It's one of those cars again, which does strange things sometimes. What most of the Americans have is a decent speed, so let's see what about this one. We're going downhill, we're going towards 370. 380, 392, something like that. That is not that high. That is only average. The top performance specs go over 400 on that section. The C2 did 399, I think. So no, it just it's in everything a bit less than the Corvette C2. Which kind of makes it maybe a bit above average, but it kind of makes it average in the performance ranking. And that's basically because the handling is not as good. +70 performance specs in this game. The C2 is, in my opinion, definitely top 10 in that ranking, and this one probably not. More like somewhere in the middle or something. It can take a hit, and that's probably why you can use it to escape police or something, but nope. It has a decent speed, but the response is not that good, giving you understeer or oversteer, but mostly understeer. Nah. 4 Corvettes in this game. Is it the worst? I don't know. Probably not. C7 is not that much of a deal either. And the ZR1 is, well, yeah, we have to test that later, but some are all in the same region. Just the C2 is a bit above it all. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.